What is the purpose of data connectors in Sentinel? It is a service-to-service link that pull data from various sources, Microsoft, Azure, third-party, into the log analytics workspace. What are the primary types of data sources that can be connected to Microsoft Sentinel? Microsoft Sentinel supports Azure services, Microsoft 365, on-premises systems, network security appliances, cloud platforms, AWS GCP, and third-party SaaS security tools. Data is typically ingested via built-in data connectors, CEF or syslog, API ingestion, or Azure native integrations. What is the purpose of the Data Connectors Gallery in Microsoft Sentinel? The Data Connectors Gallery provides pre-built connectors that simplify onboarding. Each connector includes setup instructions, prerequisites, required permissions, data schemas, and status monitoring to validate ingestion. What is the Azure Monitor Agent, AMA, and why is it replacing the Log Analytics Agent, MMA? AMA is the new, unified agent for Azure Monitor and Sentinel. It is more secure and uses data collection rules, DCRs, for granular control over what data is collected from which machines, reducing ingestion volumes and costs. What is ingestion latency in Sentinel? Ingestion latency refers to the time gap between an event occurring at source and appearing in the log analytics workspace. It depends on the data source, agent type, and connector. What are data collection rules, DCRs? DCRs define what data to collect, how to transform it, and where to send it. They are required for the Azure Monitor agent and provide granular control over event categories and log filtering. What tools help you validate data ingestion? Connector Health Dashboard. Workspace usage and performance. Heartbeat logs, for agent health. KQL queries on ingestion stats. Azure Monitor Agent Insights. Function app invocations. What are two common reasons for data ingestion delay? Network issues, latency or bandwidth saturation on the log forwarder. 2. Excessive log volume overloading the log forwarder or log analytics processing queue. Differentiate between syslog and CEF for data collection. Syslog is the standard protocol and format. CEF is a standardized, vendor-neutral extension of syslog that provides a more structured and immediately parsable format for security events. When using a custom connector via APIs, example, Logic App/Azure function, which API is used to send data into Sentinel? You can use the Log Analytics Data Collector API, Log Ingestion API, to post logs into custom tables. What port does AMA listen on for syslog/CEF messages in newer versions, and how does this vary? In AMA version 1.28.11 and above, the agent listens on TCP port 28330. Older versions use a Unix domain socket instead. How can duplicate ingestion of CEF messages into both syslog and common security log tables be prevented? There are two main approaches. 1. Facility-level segregation. Configure the source device to send CEF logs on a dedicated syslog facility, example, local 4, then create DCRs accordingly so syslog and CEF connectors use different facilities. 2. Ingestion time filtering. Use a KQL transform in the DCR to exclude CEF-like messages from the syslog stream. What is the Codeless Connector Framework, CCF, and what are its key benefits? The CCF is a framework provided by Microsoft Sentinel that allows you to create custom connectors using a configuration, JSON, file rather than writing full code. Key benefits include: it's fully SaaS, so you don't need to deploy infrastructure. It supports health monitoring. It's easier for less technical audiences to use. When should Azure functions be used to create a custom connector? When you have a high-volume cloud-based data source or need a very customized integration. With functions, you write code, in languages such as Python, PowerShell, C#, many more, to collect data and send it to Sentinel. For a connector built with Logstash, how can parsing be implemented within the connector itself? You can use the Grok filter plugin in Logstash to parse your data before sending it to Sentinel. This internal parsing can reduce the amount of work required in downstream SIEM parsers. What is a custom connector in Microsoft Sentinel, and when would you use it? A custom connector is a way to ingest data into Microsoft Sentinel from sources that aren't supported by out-of-the-box connectors. You use it when your data source lacks a native connector, or when you have special integration requirements.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more such informative content.